Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to the Bucks. Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Walker with the rebound. Now Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. A three-pointer, no good. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Trent on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Finished off by Walker.
I love that decision from Maxey, playing very selflessly out there.
It's Trent on the wing. And another three for Sacramento.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Edwards. Sabonis with the steal. From deep, Trent. And Embiid pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the three-point line.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
To the middle, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Wow, What, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Drives to the hoop. It's Trent on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Maxey into the lane. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Ellis can't get it to go. The 76ers leading. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Sacramento substitution.
Pass to Edgecombe. Ellis on the double team.
Number 8.
Edgecombe with it. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target with his 3. Ellis outside. From outside the arc. Walker with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a 3. They get it again. It's Edwards on the wing. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Again, the miss by the King. The 76ers leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Embiid's got 6 points. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Hartenstein. With the drive. That one falls.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Green. And the slam by Williams.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Picked by Williams. Inside.
Sacramento foul. First personal foul. Third team.
Here's Green. Nothing on the board. Clark with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 76ers leading by 5. And the dunk by Sohan.
quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sochan.
Now the 76ers with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia ahead as they... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Pass to Monk. Carter right side. In the corner, Sochan with it. On the wing, Green. No scoring in this one. Rebound by Sochan. The Kings trail by 3. To the inside. Sabonis. Missed inside.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Green drives in. Up and in on the layup. Green's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Philadelphia. But no one around him. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark outside. From deep, Green. And Sabonis pulls it down. And it's Sochan missing. The 76ers leading by 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Green scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right side, Sabonis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me... It was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Trent outside. Backed him up. A 15-footer. No good off the front iron.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Play on the clock. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice finish that time by Maxey inside, making full use of his exceptional agility and athleticism.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Love. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. To the left side wing. Back to Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Maxey in the corner. Down low. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Monk for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, this has been an interesting maturation from Tyrese Maxey. Really, all that untapped potential early on, but he has turned into an elite player in this league.
And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 6. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Here's Westbrook. And so the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the left wing. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Sohan. Walker with the rebound. Pass to Toppin. Here's Edgecombe. Rebound by Sohan. To the inside. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
On the wing, Ellis. From the arc. Here's Hartenstein. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Maxey. Sacramento making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. 76ers lead by 6. And we'll be back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute play here. He gets it in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Sacramento grabs the miss. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Murray, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Embiid. Over Sabonis. That misses off the backboard. To the paint. Here's Murray. Walker with the rebound.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. A shot off that time. The Kings trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For Sacramento, they have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances.
Shooting for Sacramento.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Philadelphia leading by 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Green. Clark outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Shakes them. Rebound by the 76ers. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Back to Green. To end the drought. It's good from long range. Green's got 7 points in the game.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
Again, the miss by the Kings. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Williams gets the bucket.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Murray left side from downtown, and the three ball is good. 5 points in the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
There's Green with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the 76ers lead by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. The shot misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Green. There's the try. And Green slams it in.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Count that bucket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
To the middle. Here's Moody. Great D that time from Love.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 10.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The 76ers leading by 7. Johnson left side. Out to the wing. And that one's good by Clark. 1:43 left to play in the third. Pass to Trent. Monk outside. Offline with his three. On the wing, Johnson misses the three.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And the dunk by Sochan.
Well, Sochan doesn't get many shots, so you know he's not going to waste a fast break opportunity.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Monk for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Trent with the wide open look. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers on top. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9 points. Oubre outside. Takes a 3. Monk's shot's good.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Trent outside. And the Kings another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Inside, there's Embiid, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, he just knows exactly how to run that screen. Good stuff there from Embiid.
Monk for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. 4 on the clock. And here's Walker outside. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Back to Moody. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
On the shot clock. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. To end the run. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Pass to Maxey. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Kings will go for a different look here. The 76ers leading by 10. Outside, Green. Driving inside. It's deflected.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
And yes, it's good.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Pass to Green. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Kings foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
That one falls for Walker.
At the line for 2. Walker.
And so Walker nails both of them. And it misses.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now Edgecombe. The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Hartenstein.
And Hartenstein showing you the physicality. He's a guy who welcomes contact on his way to the rim.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And he sinks the second. 7-point differential. Green. He takes it in. And it's blocked.
That is a beautiful rejection. Hartenstein's a really consistent defender, both on the ball and off it.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Oh, free throws good from Ellis.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Maxey nails the jumper.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Just 5 on the clock. And he banks the layup in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on to something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Murray. Layup, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's off.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Knocks down the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now, here's Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up.